This is a general reading for Gemini for November 17th through the 23rd. So if Gemini is your sun or moon, rising, or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Again, for the month of November, I'm offering a 30-minute complimentary reading from those who either subscribe or put in a comment, and one person will be randomly selected. And know that I do read all of the comments, and thank you so much for the comments. So if you want to be considered, either subscribe or put in a comment. And to be a subscriber, it costs absolutely nothing. It's free. If you think you're a subscriber, look at the video you're watching and see if it says subscriber below that. Sometimes YouTube does unsubscribe people. I don't know why. And all you have to do is sign back up again. And if you like the video, hit the like, because the subscriptions, likes, and comments help to raise the logarithm of the channel, and then more people can become aware of it. Why become a subscriber? Well, you will be entered in the complimentary reading. If you hit the notification, you'll be notified when the videos come out, and I'm going to be doing some live things for subscribers in the future, such as pick a card or something like that. So there are advantages. I will not send any marketing. I will not send you texts, emails. All the email you would get is, for example, if you get that complimentary reading, I'll send you an email, and then I do respond to the comments. So that's the email that you would get from me. Today is sort of a cool rainy day in Portugal. I have Nina here on the table. Milo is in the hallway. You might hear him, he's breathing. Milo always breathes heavy. And, you know, I've had him tested. It's the way his nose is built. Jason's in the bedroom, and Hope is in the sitting room because it's cold today. And the kittens are out in the garage. They have a nice little bed out there, and they've been fed. And so everybody's trying to stay warm. If you can look, you see it looks very gray out there. That's the window to the courtyard. So it's a cool day in Portugal. Now, if you want your own personal reading, send me an email. It is $30 for 30 minutes or $50 for an hour, either live or by video, and just send me an email, and that starts the whole process. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck today. I've shuffled the cards. Let's see what we have coming up this week, Gemini, for you. Okay. So the first card is, oh, look at the Ten of Swords. Something's going on. I think you know what's going on. It's not anything new. Ten of Swords crossed by the Judgment. Some delays, or it could be something that you thought was going to come to you, but it's been on hold or didn't really materialize. Could be some shortages. Something that you've been working on, that there's a shortage. Then at the base of it is the Page of Swords, information coming to you about that. Behind you is the Moon. Crowning you, the Four of Pentacles. Ahead, the Five of Pentacles. There's a lot about money. I think this might be work. Then we have the Nine of Swords. This is your feelings around the situation. So you have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, and the final outcome is the Four of Wands. Now that's a good outcome. With all this that's going on, in spite of that, you still have the Four of Wands, which is, you know, a happy conclusion, taking a break. You know, the fours are sort of like a break, a repose, and in the Four of Wands, it's like happy conclusion, moving forward, can be celebration. With the Hermit, getting some information or clarity. Page of Cups with the Eight of Cups. Queen of Swords. This is the Six of Pentacles. Could be a job offer. Could be a boss. The Queen of Swords could be a boss. Nine of Swords with the Five of Wands. Yeah. Some deception, confusion. So you have the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles with the King of Swords, Four of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. So you have so far three of the fives: Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Five of Cups. The only one you don't have is the Five of Swords so far. The Moon with the Magician, that's behind you. Page of Swords with the Death card. You get a message, clarity about an ending of something, which opens up a new beginning. And then the Seven of Swords crossed over by Temperance. So the only one you do not have is the Five of Swords, of the fives. You know, that's the confusion, deception, something's going around you that you're having to deal with. Then you have the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords. It's a challenging week this week, Gemini. It is definitely a challenging week. They say not for the faint-hearted. That's what they're saying, not for the faint-hearted. But you're not faint-hearted. You know, okay. Okay, what I see is a boat, like a canoe. Usually I see a boat or like a rowboat. I see a canoe, and you got the paddle, and you're paddling on this, you know, like a stream or a creek. It's it's not a river, so it's not fast, but you can maneuver through there, and it's like being in the flow. You are paddling along, and you know, sometimes it's little falls, you know, white water. Sometimes it's little circles, you know, where you keep going around and round and round. And then sometimes it's smooth, and then it's like silk. That's what your journey is going to be. It's you paddling, but not that expression of the creek without a paddle. No, that does not apply here, because you're on the creek, you have the paddle, you're in a canoe, and it's the journey. Sometimes it's rocky, sometimes you feel like you're going around in a circle, and then you have smooth waters, and you are paddling. You are just going along for the ride, so to speak. And so that represents your journey this week. Because your reading is about the Ten of Swords, a very unjust situation. Feel like you're stabbed in the back related to judgment. It could be a project that you were working on that it's ended and you're not going to get paid for it, or you completed it and you're not getting paid for it. There's some sort of deception. It has to do with work, or it can be related to home. But the way this is, I'd say it's more work. And then the Seven of Swords and Temperance. The Seven of Swords is that unfair situation that you're moving away from. You're like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to be engaged in it anymore. I'm going forward. You have the Ten of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is like, I'm going forward. It was a very difficult situation. Can be miscommunication. It can be deception, and you're out of that situation. The Ten of Swords was that it revealed to you really what was going on, because it's crossed over by the Judgment, which should have been compensation of a hard project, but it was like the rug was pulled out from under you. So it could be, thank you very much for working on the project, we got it done, you're not going to get a bonus. Or, you know, we're laying off. Or you're not getting it. Or it's some sort of big deception right there. And it has to do with the Judgment. It also could be something that you've been working on, that there's shortage. Or if you had your own company and you do the project and then they don't pay you, you know, and then you'd have to go through litigation and hire an attorney, and then you have to, you know, it's a very unfair situation. It's something that's owed to you, that there was treachery, stabbed in the back related to it. It could also be someone worked on that project and decided to take all the glory for themselves. So it's a very unfortunate situation. Then you have this Seven of Swords and moving forward, and the Temperance is like, okay, things are going to start coming to you. Just have patience. Temperance is staying true to what you know to be true. Seven of Swords is moving forward. So it's moving forward, taking care of your own interests and being temperate about it, not reactive. So if it's a legal thing, for example, then take the necessary steps, not reactive, but the necessary steps. Getting legal opinions, legal advice. If it's money owed you by an employer, then you go to wage and hour. If you have a contract, you know, the contract is, you know, any email that you have, for example, that says, oh, we hired you for this project, and you're going to get this, you know, when the project is completed, it's a completion contract, you will get this bonus. That's a contract. Then you can take that to wage and hour, for example. So it's being temperate. Take, you know, speak out for what is owed to you. Keep control of your own interests. Because at the base of it is the Death card, the end of something and the beginning of something with the Page of Swords. So it's an end of a job or the end of a contract or the end of some sort of project, the Death card. And the Page of Swords. Now, I really like the Page of Swords, just like I like the Ace of Swords. Swords are information. Page of Swords is you get clarity. So you get clarity, this project's over. You're not going to get paid. It's the end of and the beginning of the Death card. Now, the Death card, you know, I always say the Death card is not death. It is transition, ending and renewal. And you get information about that, the Page of Swords. So then you know, then you can move forward. So, oh, okay. So the expression, you know, they give me all these little things. Don't put all your eggs in the same basket, you know. So do not just, you know, if you're self-employed, for example, don't count on just one contract. Diversify, hedge your money. So you get information that maybe this contractor is not going to pay you for a completion of a project. Well, you know, have your little backup plans, for example, your backup projects. Diversify. That's what it's saying, diversify. If you're self-employed, for example, or if you're a contractor or a subcontractor working for someone. Because it's a beginning and ending, and you get a message, a Page of Swords, and through that, then you're able to move forward. Or like you're working for a company and you get stabbed in the back, and okay, well then I'm going to go apply for another job. I'm going to go apply for benefits, and if they don't pay me, I'm going to go to wage and hour. You know, be proactive, because what's behind you is the Moon, which seems there's some things hidden, looking for higher guidance, and the Magician. Reaching to the heavens, you know, there's the affinity, which means that it's not limited. Right up there. It's unlimited. Whatever you want is unlimited. You know that the universe is unlimited. There is no restriction. And just because someone next to you has prosperity doesn't mean that's taking out of your pot. No, there's enough for everybody. And we celebrate the wins for others. As we celebrate the wins for others, and it raises the energy for us too. So you've been reaching to the heavens of what you want to manifest, and this was meditating on what did you want, because what's on your mind is standing firm for what you wanted and feeling a loss, feeling a sense of loss. So it could be standing firm, saying, you know, this is what's owed me. The Five of Cups can be a loss. You know, 3 spelt, 2 reserve. It could be a loss of home. It could be a loss of relationship. It could be a loss of money. And that's what's on your mind, but standing firm. Could be also, if it's a relationship that's broken up, there can be money involved. Settlements, distribution. And so stand firm for what you need, because you're feeling a loss there. That's what's on your mind right now. Because then what's ahead of you is the Five of Pentacles. Again, this is a restriction of money with the King of Swords. King of Swords can be a company, a large organization, a boss, or it could be government, and there's a Five of Pentacles. Could be money, there could be a restriction of money or a decrease in money. Or could be a judgment, a decision made by the King of Swords related to money. You know, it could be settlement that you've been waiting for. It could be child support. It could be government benefits. It could be a delay of money coming to you. It could be less money than you thought was owed to you. King of Swords can represent the company, can represent government. And then here you feel around you is, you know, this Nine of Swords and a lot of confusion. Arguments and confusion related to whatever the situation is. Could be work, or it could be domestic, or it could be you're self-employed and you're not getting what's, you know, there's confusion, there's arguments, and you're feeling very restricted because it was an unfair situation, the Nine of Swords. It's like a lesson, it's like a karmic sort of thing, and there's a lot of confusion, discord, arguments, could be even materials that would help you get the job that's delayed, or lack of support in completing the project. But that's your thoughts around it. Oops, because you have the Queen of Swords helping you. The Queen of Swords can be a person, she's a very decisive, feminine energy, female woman energy, very decisive, grounded, and the Six of Pentacles could be that she's offering you a job. It could be that you are going to go for, she's telling you about a job, or she's helping you financially. That the Queen of Swords is around you and she's helping you. That's what it's saying. Then we have here a message about cups, and you're feeling like the Ace of Cups. That you hear a message, and it can be a message about a relationship, for example, and you're searching because you know that there's more, and you're feeling that there was something missing in your life. You're moving forward, looking for what it is. It could have been a job. It could have been the job that you had. It could have been, see the Page of Cups, it could be a relationship. Or it could be even a home, but you're moving forward. And again, there's the moon, just like you had the moon here behind you. And there's the moon there. Something hidden. You know that there's something hidden. You're getting more clarity, getting in touch with your higher guidance, and knowing that, you know, you're looking, searching. And the Page of Cups could have been about a relationship. It could have been about a home. It could have been about a job, but you hear something. And then the final outcome is, you know, you're feeling very good, and the Hermit is looking for the truth of the situation regarding home. That's really what it is, looking for the truth of the situation, the Four of Rods. What really was going on? What is the truth? Looking at a situation, you know, he's on the mountain looking down, can look at the whole situation objectively and looking for the truth. The lantern is searching the earth, looking for the truth about a situation. And this would be about what is the situation about the home, or the conclusion, or the project. So it's looking for clarity. The Eight of Cups is searching. And then with the Hermit, you're looking for your, getting in touch with your intuition about that. That's what it's saying. Get in touch with your intuition about the situation. Now, let's pull the wisdom of the Oracle. Put that there. Okay, angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What do we have here for our Gemini? Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is the message for our Gemini? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, the first card is Imagine. Manifest what you want. Look at that. Imagine is manifest what you want. And remember, you had the magician behind you. Imagine what you want, because you can have it. With time for a nap, take care of yourself, take a break. After your hard work, take a break. And poised, be ready. Be ready for things to come to you. Be poised. Okay, now we're going to pull the Visionary I Ching. Angels and archangels and spirit guides of light. And angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. Okay, and it is returning number 24. 24. A turning point recharges you and eventually brings success. The hexagram is associated with the turning of darkness back towards the light. With the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, the day when darkness begins to decrease and the hours of daylight start to increase. This is the cusp of a turnaround, a time for letting go of the old and making way for the new, a time of new beginnings. And it all starts with rest. Don't move too fast, as a new momentum is just beginning. This turnaround requires that your energy be recharged by adequate rest so that your life force is not depleted prematurely. This principle of hibernation, of allowing energy to renew itself and be strengthened by rest, applies to many situations. Recuperation after an illness, the slow return of time or trust after a period of estrangement, the careful development of new relationships after the splitting apart of old ones. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? There. Okay, now we're going to pull the Divine Beloved right here. Okay, the card for the Divine Beloved. What is the card for our Gemini? And it is True Nature. I know the eternal. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who knows the true nature of our souls. Awaken me to the knowledge of the eternal. Let me know my true self as consciousness. There you go. Now we're going to pull Believe in Your Own Magic. Oh, first the Louise Hay affirmation card. Now, if you aren't a subscriber, consider being a subscriber. And if you want a reading, send me an email, 30 minutes or an hour, live or by video. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Here we go. Right here. I release all criticism. I release all criticism. I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. Okay. And then Believe in Your Own Magic. Right here. Raindrops, take a chance on them. 39. Here we go. If anyone has a reason to keep their guard up, it's you. People have been known to mistreat you, and like any rational person, you finally got tired of it. Went back inside, locked the door, but you weren't supposed to stay out of the rain forever. No matter how terrifying the prospect may seem, you need to put yourself out there again. Whoever it is that you're thinking of, they can be trusted to walk with you through the storm. There. Okay. And then we're going to pull your meditation card for this week. Here we go. Right here. Discover, spot new opportunities. There. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Gemini. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.